Hey, how's it going? It's Joe. It's Thursday night. Right next to my condo here on Sukhumvit 77 is the Big C. And then tucked away back here is the Bedrooms Boutique Hotel. I don't know anything about it. I walk by it every day. But I've been seeing large buses, and I'm talking full-size tour buses they look like Japanese tourists. And here's Lax Massage. I've never been in here. It looks totally legit. Again, I walk by it every day. And right above is a Muay Thai gym. I can hear them up there slapping and yelling. But right back there is the Bedrooms. They also have the Bedrooms Cafe attached next at the bottom of the hotel. Just a 3-story. Looks like a clean place. I'll look it up on Agoda and put what the price is today anyhow. $27 to stay there tomorrow, and it's in the en-nude area. If this is an area you're coming to explore, you'd be right next door to the Big C, and the BTS is 2 blocks that way. Right here, kind of tucked away. I really need to get an Agoda link. When you see other YouTubers, they'll say, hey, use my Agoda link. We'll get, I don't know, maybe $1 if you spend $100 at Agoda. It doesn't cost anything extra to you, but it's just a nice way to support a channel you might enjoy. But even though I don't have the link, I recommend using Agoda over hotel.com, which I've used my whole life, or Expedia. Over here in Southeast Asia, Agoda is just the go-to. And oftentimes, it's a better rate. Plus, they have Agoda Bucks. And I'm not exactly sure how the program works. Basically, you can spend $27 and earn $1, or spend $31 and earn 10 Agoda Bucks, that kind of thing. And then I'm sure you can cash those Agoda Bucks in for stays at a later date. So that's the Bedrooms, and once again, I need to get on the ball with that Agoda link. I actually have an Amazon link. If you're unfamiliar with the way these links work, you'll see guys put in the description, including myself, their Amazon link. It'll say something like, check out the camera I used to shoot this video. Well, you may or may not be interested in buying that camera, but if you click on that link, it takes you to Amazon, if you're in the US anyhow. And if you buy anything at no extra cost to you, the fact that you went to Amazon from whoever's link you're supporting will get a very small percentage, and it's pretty small, but it adds up to 30 or 40 bucks a month. You buy something for $100, we might get $1. Beautiful evening here in Bangkok. It's about 75 degrees, a little bit of a breeze. There was a bit of a weather curve with a guy like me coming from Southern California. I'm not used to any kind of weather, heat, anything like that. I mean, rarely would we get rain or heat, and if we did, it was for 3 days every couple of months. But here in Bangkok, you're gonna have a rainy season from July to October, and it's gonna rain every day, at least for a couple of hours, and just pour. Sometimes it floods the streets until the gutters can catch up. But again, it's not that big a deal. Usually rains in the late afternoon, early evening, so be prepared for that. Then there's the burning season, where they torch the sugarcane fields and I think the rice crops. They just light the fields on fire. Hundreds of miles from here, but you'll get really bad pollution in Bangkok. They say it's supposed to be worse up in Chiang Mai in the hills, but this year in Bangkok and Pattaya was really bad. That is February, March, sometimes into April. If you're looking for just a visit and you want kind of the perfect weather, around Christmas is the time to go. You usually have 6 weeks, if you're lucky, of no real heat, no rain, just perfect weather. And I'm here at the corner of Asok Mantri. Down there is the Soy Cowboy, and I'm heading up to the movies at Terminal 21. It's 5 minutes after 9. I'm gonna go watch John Wick, just by myself. I'm gonna meet some friends later, but I can show up in an hour and a half, no big deal. If I showed up now, they probably wouldn't even be there. The movies here in Bangkok, I've said it in other videos, they run 15, sometimes 20 minutes of ads. So again, my movie is supposed to start at 9. It's 9:05. By the time I get up there and get in, it'll be 9:15, and I doubt the movie will have even started. If you're not a person who likes to sit in a freezing air-conditioned room, well then bring a little light something, because they keep those theaters super cold, but it feels great to me. And right at the bottom of the Asok BTS is a really great food stand. Just exit, and it's on Soi 14, right across the street from Terminal 21. You'll get a great $2 meal. The Solaria Hotel is your landmark you're looking for. The one thing you need to not be careful of, but be aware of, is when you buy your self-service tickets, there's these fancy couple seats. Now they're going to be, I think, 600 baht, 700 baht. Sometimes a normal seat is 200 baht, and then it depends on the screen. There might be, they're all 4K, but there might be, well, IMAX is definitely going to be more, but there may be an 8K screen, which for whatever reason, I can't tell the difference. They charge you 700 baht a ticket. If you just want to spend 200 baht on a regular movie, just ask the assistant. Now, oftentimes you'll have no choice, but like John Wick, it's on 4 different screens right now at one of these larger theaters. So it's playing in IMAX, it's playing in 8K, and then each theater will have different seats. So you'll see when you go to pick it, just be careful, or you'll walk out of there saying, how did I just spend, $16 for a movie ticket when you could have spent $3? There you go. So I just got my 220 baht ticket, and I'll probably pay 300 baht for a popcorn and soda. But this is one of the only places I get popcorn. They'll have paprika and cheese flavor. I like the caramel. Oh man, they're out of caramel. That's no good. I might have to go original. The caramel's like Cracker Jack. And the theaters are really nice. The Terminal 21, Siam Paragon's probably even nicer. And it was 220 baht for just a regular ticket, which is still a very nice seat. Probably better than most seats in a regular US theater, in my opinion anyhow. And again, it's 9:10. My movie was supposed to start at 9, but there's no way it's going to start before 9:15. Just lots of ads, lots of trailers. There you go, it's 9:15, still running ads. Now, these are the fancy couches. Just a regular seat. Nothing wrong with the regular seats at all. This is a Thursday, and everybody has to work tomorrow, so there's only about 10 people in the theater. Now, as far as subtitles and all, most of the fancier Western movies will be in English with Thai subtitles. If that really bothers you, there are some that don't have subtitles at all. Me, it doesn't bother me at all on a very large movie, like they just reissued Titanic. Sometimes they had it dubbed in Thai. So just be careful unless you speak Thai. So I just got out of my movie over here at Terminal 21. I got a message that some buddies are over here at Cowboy. So I'm gonna go stick my head in, maybe have one beer, and then go find my other friends down in Phrom Phong. Yeah, I can't do a lot of filming in Cowboy. For one, it's not too respectful. For another thing, the copyrighted music will just get the video shut down anyhow. So that was a fast beer at the Cowboy, just hanging out with my friends. They've been there for probably about 5 hours and 10,000 baht. But you have to hit the Cowboy once in a while, especially when a bunch of buddies are hanging out. Our one friend from Australia, his friends from Sydney are in town. So of course they're running between the Cowboy and Nana. You just got to understand, if, I don't want to say scammed, but if you're gonna get a padded bill or buy a lady a drink and it turns out an orange juice and a vodka equals 2 drinks, and that's 550 baht, those things are gonna happen to the Cowboy. Still, you gotta do it once in a while. And also keep in mind, while they're probably the funnest way to get around Bangkok, the tuk-tuk's gonna going to be the most expensive, especially here in Soy Cowboy or the Nanai area. But jump in one of those, negotiate maybe 100 baht to go 3 or 4 blocks and have a little fun. If you jump in that tuk-tuk here at Cowboy and say, you know, take me 8 blocks, well, that price might start out at 500 baht before you do some quick negotiations. They're really looking to get the tourists and make top dollar. Again, those aren't huge figures, but 500 baht going anywhere in Bangkok, maybe a ride to the airport, is a lot of money.